What's going on, legends? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm bringing you guys a quick mission guide for the Tier 4 White Lotus mission known as Pacific Foothold. But before we dive into it, if you guys do enjoy this content at any time or find this video helpful in any way, make sure to show your support for the channel by going down below and smashing that like button. Let's go ahead and throw an easy goal of 100 likes on today's video, as well as if you guys like to find your way back to the channel for more Call of Duty content, make sure you do hit that subscribe button alongside that notification bell so we don't miss you in future videos. All right, so this mission is going to be 3 parts. Part 1 is asking us to deliver 3 bottles of gun oil to the dumpster dead drop in the residential district of Ashika Island. So this one is actually going to be kind of frustrating because the RNG of the bottles of gun oil can seem pretty outlandish at times, and it does seem like sometimes you just cannot find these. But the best plan of action is to loot as many toolboxes as possible. Have I found bottles of gun oil outside of toolboxes? I think maybe a handful of times, but for the majority, I found almost all of them in toolboxes. Now, great places to go for toolboxes is the waterways, because both sides of the waterways all the way through have toolboxes, so that's an easy way to do it, but there are a ton of enemies. Another great place that has them is going to be the farms, as each of the little buildings in there have quite a few toolboxes available. Then you can even make your way over to Port Ashika, as this has got a lot of toolboxes available in some of those areas as well. The little long buildings in the port that have the 3 doors usually have like 2 toolboxes in them, have pretty good odds of providing gun oil. Those can be a great option as well. But regardless of how you come across them, looting all of the toolboxes on the map, if that's what it takes, once you get access to the 3 gun oil or even just 1, you're going to want to make your way to the residential district. And of course, I will show you guys where on the map this is located so you guys can then hit this dead drop, place these in there, and part 1 will be complete. Now, part 2 is asking us to deliver 2 cassette recorders or game consoles to the same dead drop. Now, the best location for these can actually be near the beach club area and the little market area that has all the little shops. This can be a pretty good way to find those game consoles or even, again, the video cassette recorders. It can also be commonly found inside of toolboxes. And then another place is, of course, the farms. The farms has a ton of these video cassette recorders and game consoles just on the shelves in the little buildings in that area. But regardless, once you get your hands on 2 video cassette recorders and 2 game consoles, or 1 and 1, however you guys want to go about doing this, you're going to go and take it over to that residential dead drop these, and part 2 will be complete. Now, part 3 is actually the most frustrating part of this entire mission, as the odds of actually finding what you need are extremely low. It's asking us to deliver 1 blowtorch to the same dead drop, meaning you're going to go back to the same residential dead drop. However, this time you need to bring a blowtorch. Now, the blowtorch has got to be the most incredibly rare thing on the entire map of Ashika Island, as I probably spent 20 plus matches looking through each and every toolbox I could find on the entire map, looking for this blowtorch and never seeing it spawn in. And the crazy thing is, a majority of people don't actually loot the toolboxes, so even in areas where I think players were at, they didn't even manage to loot them, so I was even able to loot them there. But the best location to find this is apparently the port. This is exactly where I was able to find it, again, in one of those long buildings that does have the 3 doors in the multiple toolboxes. Now, the RNG of this is just crazy, because this is a toolbox that I did loot more than 30 plus times in other runs, and I was never able to find it. So the odds of you finding the blowtorch are extremely low. However, if you guys are determined to get this mission completed, I definitely recommend looking in all the toolboxes across the map, just like you were for the other 2 parts. But mainly, make sure you guys do clear the port area, as this is where I was able to be successful, and I've seen others become successful in this area as well. But regardless, once you guys open up that toolbox and you see the 14K blowtorch, you guys will then want to take it over to that residential dead drop this guy off, and this mission will be complete. That's going to wrap things up for today's quick mission guide. Thank you guys for all the support in today's video, all the support on the channel, and I look forward to seeing y'all in the next one. Peace.